The vision, I think, for the School of Design is changing a lot. We have a worldwide reputation in design, but really in the next 5 years we can see a lot of changes happening. So we're now at the foothills of developing things like soft robotics, computing science, artificial intelligence, engaging with big data. Design in all its forms touches many, many aspects of industry and business. It really is about designing for other people, whether it be services, products, and new ways of developing business, new forms of manufacture, new forms of design. So our engagement as a school with the outside world is very, very important.
In the School of Design, we always look ahead, so we look to the future, and in that way our thinking remains current. This feeling of creative restlessness and a sense of challenge, always challenging the status quo.
What makes the School of Design so unique actually is the staff. We have world-class staff who are really top of their game in terms of business, academic teaching and research.
There's a move towards thinking of a STEAM vision and bringing a design-led science, technology and engineering and mathematics agenda. Puts them at the forefront of innovating, bringing up technology, integrating research from the research lab and bringing that technical knowledge and research knowledge into the programs.
We have to produce design thinkers who actually understand that the future is always changing.
Design combines the best of technical expertise with creativity, and robotics is a powerful tool to demonstrate the outcome of this combination. So students in design robotics will use design to tackle these problems with a human perspective in mind.
The types of designers we're producing here are really creating new futures. So leadership is very important, independent thinking is very important, and also developing designers who have design authority. They have the confidence, the skills and the know-how to make very, very clear strategic decisions.
I felt I wanted to study at UAL because of sort of the reputation that precedes it with its graduates. Everyone speaks so highly of the quality of the education here. I think the tutors are really invested in pushing the envelope forward.
It seems to me that at UAL they really find a way to make courses really specific about what you want to do, so I found it very inspiring.
And of course the atmosphere is really creative, so it makes the combo really attractive.
It allowed me to go into the industry and meet people, and now I actually still work for them. So it gave me great experience, professional experience. And my tutors were really helpful when I was applying for internships.
The people are incredible. The people are the best thing about it. You get to meet the most amazing, eclectic group of creative individuals you'll ever meet in your entire life. And it's inspiring, and it just gives you fuel for the future, I think.
You know, you're always in a conversation with someone from a different corner of the globe, and that's something that seems really easy and normal, but you don't find that everywhere.
Hi everyone, my name's Hannah. I'm a third year BA design student at Goldsmiths. Today I'll be showing you around the facilities in the department and giving you a feel for what it's like to study here. Studying design at Goldsmiths is different to other universities because you don't choose a specialism but work across all different types of practice. The course is split between theory modules and practical project briefs. This is a Lockwood building where you'll find our industry standard labs and our studios. Let's go inside and talk to some of our technicians. Hi Philip and Cindy.
Hey Hannah.
Can you tell me a bit about what you guys do as lab technicians?
Our main role is to support the students and also kind of inspire them, maybe offer them a perspective they didn't already have. We kind of help them navigate these spaces, but they rarely just stick to one space.
So obviously we're in the woodworking labs. What other labs do we have here?
We have a metal workshop, ceramics and casting, digifab, textiles, plastics, filming.
Do people need a lot of experience?
They can have no experience at all and it's fine. They have a basic induction at the beginning of first year and they can just, it's like open access, so they just do what they want, and if they want help then we're here, but if they don't, we're more than happy for them to just experiment and play.
Can you show me some of the machinery that we have here?
Sure. So we've got full woodworking equipment, bandsaws, bobbin sander.
We got a pillow drill here.
In here we've got a table saw, we've got loads of materials. It's great to be in a space where it's also fluid.
I think as well, like the course is very broad. There's a lot of people from different disciplines and they all come together here, and I think that's what makes the course so great.
We've got a MIG welder and a TIG welder, but we've also got this spot welder. After an induction, it's something students can go and use themselves.
We're in the ceramics and casting room. Over here you can actually see a ceramic 3D printer. This room is mainly used for plastics.
But we also have a small aluminium foundry that we can use to cast aluminium.
This is the textiles room. We have sewing machines, embroidery machines. You can do screen printing in there.
Now let's head upstairs to see where some of the studios and some of the academics' offices are. All students in the department get their own studio space. These are the third year studios. Let's talk to some of my friends and find out what they're working on. Hey guys.
Hello.
So what are you working on at the moment?
I'm working on my final project. Mine is on like secret agents and spies. So I'm looking at sort of transparency and secrecy and all those sorts of concepts.
My project is on personal data and digital cultures, so how companies collect people's data and the whole power dynamic between the individuals and the companies.
How's your approach to design changed since being on the course at Goldsmiths?
I think we see design now as less about sort of commercial exploits and more about what the future is going to be like.
I had a background in graphic design before I came here, and there wasn't much about ideas or learning about the process, but here you really focus on what ideas you put into the whole design journey. The culture itself is very friendly and everyone's passionate about what they're doing.
Thank you so much. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. What I like most about studying here at Goldsmiths is that it just allows you to see things through lots of different lenses. The course isn't about making more designer handbags or more nice chairs, it's about questioning the world we live in, and for me, I think it's quite important that design helps to change people's lives, so the social aspect is really important. To find out more about the culture of our department, head to our website or check out some of our other videos. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to Design at Loughborough. We're going to take you on a little tour around some of the amazing facilities we have here.
Something I love about the design courses here at Loughborough is the real world considerations that come into designing. And it's great to have facilities such as these where we can prototype pretty much anything. But before prototyping, we always need to start with a good solid design process.
We always start the design process with an ideation session to begin with. This helps us think about the user and really draw in keywords to help us inspire concept generation and think about prototyping.
I typically like to start with some kind of rough sketching following on from user needs. It gives us a chance to kind of explore the form, think about developing the product, and I typically like to do that in the design building. I often sit in these kind of big open spaces we have. There's lots of light, it's quite inspiring, and often your friends will sit in similar areas too, so it's kind of a great chance to get other takes on what you're doing too.
Don't worry if sketching isn't your strongest ability when it comes to designing. Here at Loughborough we have loads of workshops that are really easy to get involved in, and the lecturers are really helpful at honing in your technique.
So for my project of a portable ultrasound scanner, I've kind of done that rough design work on paper, lots of ideas, explored lots of concepts, and I'm now heading to digital sketching. Digital sketching is great to kind of make your sketches more accurate and kind of develop and narrow down your ideas. And it's great to be able to do that in rooms like this. We have Wacom suites at the design building, and it allows you to sketch directly onto the computer. So once we're happy with our 2D form, it's great to take things into 3D to really understand how it looks and feels. A great way to be able to do this is to produce a low fidelity prototype in blue or pink foam, and we've got a great space on the top floor to be able to do that. By doing this in the workshop, it allows us to be able to hand others our prototypes and get user feedback from them on how it looks and feels.
Even though being hands-on is great, we also need to learn about the important theory which lies underneath our designs. Here in the design building, we have our own lecture theatre and a 24-hour access computer lab.
After producing foam models and gaining user feedback, CAD modelling can be a great tool to refine details in our design. At Loughborough Design, we use SolidWorks, which is an industry standard CAD modelling software. But don't worry about having any prior experience on this in advance. Tutorials are given and lecturers are always on hand to help.
Once we have our CAD models finalised, we could then move into the rapid prototyping area where we use the CNC machines to make things out of metal and the 3D printer and injection moulding machine to make things out of plastic. If we want to make our prototypes functional, we can come upstairs to the electronics room where we can design and build our own circuit boards and circuits.
We can also produce high-fidelity prototypes in our numerous workshops here at Loughborough. We have a fabrication, multi-materials and machine workshop, all kitted out with industry standard equipment and supported by expert technicians who are always on hand to help. We hope you've enjoyed looking around our amazing facilities with us today, and we'd love to see you soon on campus.